Yeah, morning chaps. It's day 3. It's the final day of the travel event here in Niederesja with Touratech. And yeah, we're all very tired. There's a very tired man here. This is Tomm Wolfe. He's been here overnight trying to get his GS out of this ditch. And we're going to give him a little riding lesson later, show him how it's done. But no, seriously, Tomm, seriously. Tomm, it's a great event. You must have had a serious few days here, you know, organising the GS Trophy and the final last night. You know, just take us through. Has it been a good one?
Yes, absolute. It is like always, every year more and more and bigger. And now today we talk about 250 participants, and to organize all these exercises and special stages and so on, it is a big job, a huge job. And but finally it's over, and everybody can went home. No hurt people, only smiling people, and so we are happy as well. And toy.
Yeah. We have a lot of happy riders during the day, the 250 happy riders, but we end up with 6 riders who are just ecstatic. You know,
you're right.
Last night, you know, because obviously it's their first time, they suddenly become different people. You know, what was it like with them? Because you suddenly have to bond with them at that point, if you like.
The point is, when you see today, it changed complete to the early beginning. In 2008, the guys are arriving in our competition, riding around, having fun, and today they are working hard. The whole year they are preparing and have training and doing, learning and so on to be fit for this qualifier. And you can imagine how happy they are when they finish successful. And yesterday evenings, the 3 Alp guys and the 3 German, it's nice to see.
It is. We have even longer history here, because this year is the 25th year of Touratech, and I'd imagine your relationship with them's probably been the entire 25 years, I would say.
I think so, yeah. I remember when Herbert starts with the first Emo. Yeah. We had a rally in Hungary, Trans-Danubia, and in this time I met Herbert first, and then this time we are always with BMW, with bikes and enduro and traveling. Yeah, and I'm very happy and very proud to be a friend of Herbert and the company. Yeah. Good time.
Good times, yeah. I mean, you were young men then. You're still young, obviously. You can see motorcycles keep us all very youthful.
Very young.
Yeah.
When I was born. No, sure. Now I'm 56 years old, but I feel good. I feel young.
And you've grown up together, you know, with Herbert and Touratech. The changes are huge. I mean, when you think of the industry that we have now, it's an industry. It used to be just, you know, something we did in our spare time. Yeah. You know, the changes you've seen, it's spectacular.
Of course, especially if I look a little bit around the numbers in my doing, trainings, activities and so on. Let's look back to the beginning of Enduro Park Heschling 25 years ago. We start there with 200 or 250 people a day, in a year. Yep. Now it's 10 times more. Yep. I have now my own school in Spain as well, and it was in the beginning very small, and every year it comes more and more, and it's growing. Today we had a lot of, this is very interesting, a lot of girls on the bikes, pushing hard and doing, and business is permanently growing, and in a very peaceful, nice style, nice together, international all around the world. It's good to live in this business or in this motorcycle scene. I love it.
Yeah. And now, I mean, you know, we have literally the first stage of the journey that is GS Trophy 2016. And for you now, must be really busy between now and early next year.
It's at the moment nearly a problem with my school in Spain and with all these activities. And you are right, you remember some days ago we finished with the last trophy, and now believe me, we are middle in the preparing of the next one. Even when these are 2 years, it is a short time to organize all this, and we are really, really busy.
Yeah, it's good. So, okay, thank you, Tomm. That's Tomm Wolfe. and we're getting very close to the end of the event here. So we'll see a couple more people, and then we can take a rest, which is going to be much needed. It's funny, isn't it? We sit, we talk, we just have motorcycles, and we're still exhausted. I don't know why, but more Kuchen would help. Yeah.
I think so.
Okay. Ciao.
Thank you very much.
Okay, here we are, 2015, it's the Touratech travel event. It's going very well, it's nearly over. This is our penultimate interview. It's a good one. We have two world travellers. Ted Simon, we've met him already, but we are meeting him at the end of the show here. And Ramona Schwarz.
Yeah, but what do you mean by old travellers? I'm 39 for the record.
You see, that's
39.
the problem.
Well, there we go. So we've started well. Let's just carry on anyway. So Ted, we'll start with Ted because I've obviously offended. So Ted, just tell us. Here we go. You've now seen the travel event.
Yes.
You know, what's your impression?
Well, as a very old traveller, I find it remarkably young. It's full of enthusiasm and enjoyment, and I think we should make it last all year long, really, if possible. But I'm very grateful to Herbert for doing it because I think it's a great event. First time I've been here. Hope it's not the last. It was lovely.
Come back next year. You're invited officially by me.
Yeah. So Ramona, what do you enjoy about this weekend? Because for you, it's so much work, a bit like for Herbert. Okay, less work than everybody else who's employed here, but still lots of work comparatively.
My job was to look good and to entertain the people, so that wasn't too hard.
No.
And what I enjoyed most was having the house full of old travelers and young travelers and international travelers. So the house full of people, and we had good talks till 2 o'clock in the morning, and we chatted over a glass of red wine, and it was fantastic.
Yeah.
And I felt people enjoyed the event, so it made it worthwhile for us. It was a great reward in the end. And I feel people go home and they are being inspired and they want to continue traveling. And this is what we want them to do.
Yeah, that's good. So there we are. Yeah, two old travellers. I do apologise. I can hardly talk from any point of advantage here. But we're going to see two more old travellers in a moment, and that's going to be our final message. So from the travel event here in Niederescher. It's been a pleasure. So we'll see you in a moment, and then we say goodbye forever. Well, for another year at least. Ciao, ciao. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Cheers.
Jochen, you remember the first time when we met? That's been, I think it's in 85 or 87, something like that. We traveled together from here to a motorcycle gathering, a little one in a youth hostel.
I remember it really good. It was I think it was Wüstenfuchstreffen.
Yeah, that was the name.
That was the name, and it was really fantastic on an old castle. It was a castle, and you showed at that time to build an aluminium case. You made a workshop for us all. That was interesting.
Yeah, I remember. And then we decided on one of these meetings, let's use that. I will make a long trip around through Africa from
my hometown
home to
Kenya.
Kenya.
Yeah, we want to go from Sulz in the south of Germany to Togo, and then from Togo to Kenya. And it was great that you said, let's make a part of this trip together.
Yeah, I said my plan is to go from Togo to Kenya, just do it together.
Yeah, that was a cool time.
Yeah, and it was the very beginning of Touratech when we had this little computer. Yeah, and then we had the decision, or we made some more trips. I remember through the Alps, and then we had, in the evening, we had ideas for new products.
Yeah.
And then
Let's
you wanted to join. About our little charge lamp.
Yeah.
That was made because we had no light on the campground. It was out, not in the season. It was nothing.
Yeah.
And that was I think the beginning.
So it was and it is a hobby for me to develop parts for motorcycles and also to drive with a motorcycle. But I think we lost a little bit the time to drive together.
Hello guys. looks like we found a couple of chaps here having a talk. This is actually Touratech, isn't it? 50-50, I heard you, 50-50.
50%. I'm 50% Touratech, 50% Herbert. He is 50% Touratech and 50% Jochen.
Yeah.
And altogether we are 100% Touratech.
Excellent. Hey, you guys have had 3 days here, as much as everybody else. Have you had a good time meeting everybody again, celebrating your birthday?
Yeah, we had a lot of people here around, a lot of people around the world, from Australia, from Japan, from Peru, Australia.
Yeah, from Australia, from the States.
Yeah.
A little bit from all over the world.
Yeah.
It was a big travel event, and from travelers to travelers.
Yeah.
It was really, I think it was fantastic for me. It was a hard weekend, a lot of speaking, a lot of questions, but I enjoyed it really a lot.
Yeah. And what about the next 25 years?
Yeah, the next 25 years will start on December 12th.
December 12th?
Yeah, that's a real birthday.
I
would
see.
celebrate the whole year,
Yeah.
but the first time that we registered the company was on December 12th, 1990. And then we'll start the next 25 years with new ideas, new inspiration for the customers, and we'll
technologies.
travel more together.
Yeah.
Because then we have the time to discuss, to find new ideas, new projects, and
Test more,
to
test our
ride,
own.
just to ride and enjoy the travels.
That's great. Thank you, Herbert. Well, that's us really for the whole event. We've done 3 days. We're tired, but obviously you guys have got energy, which I don't have. So I'm glad that you're here. So anyway, 25 years all done. 25 years more to come. This one's over. We'll see you all next June, 2016. For another travel event. Do come along. It's great fun. It's all about friendship and just relaxing, isn't it? No finer friendship than yours. So I think we should wave a little bye-bye in a very bad English fashion. I think that'd be good. So, ciao. See you next year.
Bye-bye.
See you next year.
See you in Niedereschach.